Hello, friends. I'm trying to get you guys situated. Get you situated on my tripod. But how is everyone doing? I am so excited for today's live. One, because I've always been a super big sucker for pink eyeshadow looks, I should say. And today we're doing a pink eyeshadow look. So when you pop on, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. I'm gonna go ahead and post my shopping link right here in the comments. So RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find everything. And trying to pin it. There we go, got it, got it. All right, so I just got out of the shower, clearly. I'm actually gonna be doing a hair tutorial after this live. So if you've been wanting to see how I get that really cool, like faux hawk style hairdo, I'm gonna show you guys how I do it after this live. So be sure to tune back in here on my page. If you don't want to miss out on any tutorials, especially hair tutorials, makeup, all the things, you can turn on live notifications. They're up here. So if you click those three dots, you can click there and it will give you the option to turn on live notifications. That way you don't miss out on anything. It just, Facebook alerts you when I go live. It'll be like, Rhea's live. So hello, awesome. You guys are from all over the place, great. All right, so right now we are sharing this live to my other pages. If you're not in my beauty group, make sure that you request to join. My name there is Beauty by Rhea Hope. I also have an Instagram that I'm constantly on. I feel like I'm on Instagram way more than Facebook. So you see me here a lot, so just imagine how much I'm over there. My Instagram name there is Rhea Hope as well. And then before I get started, everything that I'm about to use is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. including tomorrow's Black Friday deal, which tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that would make 7 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. I almost had it. 8 a.m. Mountain Time, yes, no, Central Time, and 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So hard to say all at once. So those are the times that it launches tomorrow. You're gonna get these two things. You're gonna choose your shade of Liquid Touch and you get to choose your shade of concealer. So you get both of these things for $48. It's over 20% savings. So it is going to be limited because it also comes in a pre-gifted box, so perfect to put right underneath the tree. But if you know someone that's been wanting to try the foundation or who has complimented you on your makeup, this is like the perfect Christmas gift. They can return or exchange, no problem. So if you get their shade wrong, all good, we can return it or exchange it, no problem. If you need to be color matched or you need someone, if you're not sure what color to grab someone else, just message me, send me a selfie. Facing a window is the best for color matching. Or if you're buying for someone else, just send me a photo of them with no filter. So no Snapchat filters allowed. That really is the only way that I would mess up a color match because it like dilutes your skin tone, as is all filters. So make sure there's no filter on the photo and I can color match it. You can be wearing makeup, no makeup, whatever. Just facing a window or in natural light is the absolute best for color matching. Send me those selfies today because tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, this launches. So again, if you're just now tuning in, the Black Friday deal for tomorrow is this right here, foundation concealer for $48. Such a good deal. So it will sell out. Today's bundle sold out in 45 minutes. Yesterday's bundle sold out in 30 minutes. So you got to get on there quick. This morning, I set my alarm for 5:50. I jumped on, I opened my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. I clicked on it and got in line. And then I just kind of dozed in and out of sleep until it was my turn. And then I added a cart and boom, I was done. I was finished. I got the deal and I was able to go back to bed. When I woke up at 7, they were completely sold out. So definitely make sure that you are setting your alarms tomorrow morning if you're wanting to get this. Whether you already know what your shade is, you can just stock up on it. Whether you know what your summer shade is or your winter shade, because sometimes I kind of play around with it. I use a one shade concealer for all over coverage if I'm doing like a mom on the go look. I do a mixture where you can pour both of these together. Like there's so many different options that you can do for incredible coverage with these two foundations. Yes, tomorrow's bundle is the foundation and the concealer. You get to pick the colors And you can pick as many Black Friday deals you want. You can choose as many as you wish. So I would definitely make sure that you stock up. It's a perfect time to grab them because they're over 20% off. I think it's 23% savings. So such a good deal. And it comes in this really adorable little purple gift box. So perfect to shove it under the tree. And also those boxes are perfect for storing your makeup in. I have a bunch of them from last year, and that's how I store most of my makeup. This morning I finally got my order through. Yay, I'm so excited. So it's just the Liquid Touch tomorrow or any foundation bottle. No, it's gonna be Liquid Touch and concealer. Liquid Touch and concealer. So you get those two things, but those are the only, it's not any foundation. It's just Liquid Touch and concealer. I'm gonna pin up my hair just a little bit so as it dries, it doesn't fall on my face. But I'm so excited for tomorrow's bundle. I love when they do the foundation on sale just because it's so good. And I mean, if you can get a good thing on sale, sign me up. So key part about using the Liquid Touch. You're gonna wanna shake it like this. So I usually will shake it up a few times before my makeup, and then you wanna squeeze the topper to get the product that's in the dropper back into the bottle so it all mixes up, because it is mineral based, so it has a tendency to separate as it sits there. So make sure that you're shaking it up really well. You can also shake your concealer. You can put your finger over it and shake it up like this, or massage it. Keep your finger on the lid so it doesn't squeeze out. That will also help to kind of mix up that concealer. All right, so my favorite way to apply my Liquid Touch is with my not with the kabuki brush, with the powder concealer brush. I know it will sell out fast because it's by far the best bundle that they've had so far, so I know for a fact it's gonna sell out quickly. So yeah, I would make sure that you definitely grab it. Yes, you would be the same color in the spray. So here I have on my Liquid Touch on my powder concealer brush, and I'm just going to begin to buff it all in using this brush. This is one of my favorite ways to apply it just because it's fast, it's easy, and look at that coverage. Oh my gosh, it's so incredible. Look at that. Goodbye blemishes, goodbye redness, goodbye discoloration. Hello, flawlessness. So this foundation is really great for normal to oily skin. Dry skin can use it, but you're gonna wanna use something hydrating underneath or on top, such as the hydrating face primer. But really this foundation can be mixed with the BB Flawless, can be mixed with the concealer. You can bump up the coverage, you can do light coverage. There's like so many different ways to wear this. This is probably the most like versatile, however you say that word, foundation that Younique has because of the way that you can mix it, apply it, etc. Thank you. My top is from the Platinum Penny Boutique. I'm actually going to do a try on my Instagram stories today from a bunch of stuff from her fall line, which I'm super excited about. So if you love a good try on, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Tomorrow's special is the foundation and the concealer. You pick the combo. All right, so right there was about 5 drops. I just squeezed it right on top of my powder concealer brush and buffed it all in. Can you believe that coverage? Look how amazing that is. So it goes on liquid, dries into a powder finish, not like a powdery cakey finish, but just like a matte finish. So as it begins to dry, you don't necessarily have to set it, but I always recommend setting your foundation no matter what you're using. I will give you guys a link to my necklace, my earrings, my top, everything on my Instagram story. I am overdue with washing my makeup brushes, so don't look at mine. But I usually will wash them about once a week. You should wash them once a week. You could use the kabuki brush, yes, but I prefer the powder concealer brush just because it's more flexible, so it applies a little easier. Another option, and I highly recommend doing this no matter what, is applying it with the blending buds. So these are by Younique. You get 2 when you buy them, the large and the small, and they really, really, really come into play with the Liquid Touch foundation. They compact the makeup into place and they really make everything look super duper smooth. So if you have large pores or if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, you are definitely gonna wanna make sure that you grab the blending buds. They're so crucial in getting really flawless makeup. So if you just feel like your makeup's looking cakey or looking heavy or just not laying correctly, highly urge you to grab these. They're so amazing. Now they're different from like your everyday beauty blender. They're made from a different material. I like to kind of compare them to like a wetsuit material, but they really apply the makeup beautifully. So one side was applied with the blending bud, one side was only applied with the brush. So you can see how much fuller coverage it looks like I have versus this side. You see that difference? Make sure you click that little heart emoji if you see the difference. Isn't that incredible? Yes, so the foundation, or I'm sorry, well, yeah, the foundation bundle tomorrow for Black Friday is these two things, Liquid Touch and concealer for $48. These are gonna be damp, so I wring them underneath the water until they feel wet, and then I squeeze them out until no water falls from them, then they're ready to use. But applying it with this blending bud really takes it up a notch. So if you're wanting free shipping, which on our website for the whole Black Friday week, it's free shipping at $50 rather than $100, so hallelujah for that. So if you are wanting free shipping, I would definitely make sure that I would recommend to grab the blending buds. So blending buds and that bundle tomorrow. But you are gonna have to set your alarm for 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know that's asking a lot, but set that alarm, get in line, doze in and out of sleep. That way you don't miss out on the bundle. I know so many people missed out on it today and yesterday, and you guys are sad, and I don't blame you. I'd be sad too. But don't let it happen again. You'll get it tomorrow. Or the blending buds with my Black Friday bundle today. Awesome. Good idea. I'm having a little trouble with the spray foundation, and I'm very oily skin even with the powder. Andrea, I would recommend grabbing the Liquid Touch tomorrow. I think that might be a better foundation option for you. Hello, what shade of foundation are you using? Sorry, I didn't mention it. I'm using the shade Lace. Lace in the foundation. That's all I have on my skin right now. Isn't that amazing? Such good coverage. All right, so now I'm gonna take my concealer and we're just gonna warm it up in between our fingers. And now I'm just going to tap it on my under eye. We're using the shade Organza in the concealer today. And I just kind of take whatever's left over around my face, wipe it off. Bun line for the bundle got kicked out. No, oh, I hate that. So sometimes, like last year, I did pre-orders, which never again, it was so stressful for me. But last year, since I was doing pre-orders and I had like everyone's orders in my responsibility, I actually opened up 2 windows. So I had my husband's phone on the website, and then I had my phone on the website, and then I had my desktop. So I guess that would make 3, just in case that happened. And then also you're in line multiple times. So that's an option too. If you're like, I have to get tomorrow's bundle, I have to get this foundation on sale. It's a perfect time. If you've been balling on a budget and waiting for the perfect time to try this foundation, tomorrow is the day. I'm not kidding. So make sure you're being color matched by me today so you know what color to grab tomorrow. Why do you use concealer after foundation instead of before? So if you use it before, you tend to look a little more heavier and a little more cakey. And then also the other reason is if you think about painting a wall, what do? You prime the wall so the foundation or the paint doesn't seep into it, right? Then you use your paint, your foundation. Then when it dries, you look where it needs more coverage and you'll do touch-ups. So concealer is that touch-up. The foundation is the paint. So if that analogy makes any sense. But I just found that it works best for me. You can try it either way and see what you prefer. But I always tell you guys, there's no wrong way to put on makeup. Just whatever makes you look your best. Or feel your best, really. I asked this again, but we're supposed to give flat iron. No, the flat iron doesn't come with a glove. Only the wands do. Okay, so we are going to make sure we have no fine lines or creases happening, because once we set it, that is all she wrote, ladies. So if you have oily skin, using the setting powder is incredible. It kind of acts as like cement over your foundation, so nothing is gonna be moving around. Instead of your foundation your oils pushing against your foundation, making your face look oily or shiny or greasy, it's gonna be absorbed into the setting powder, and it really kind of stops it and puts it at bay. So if you work around food, or you work outside, or you just work somewhere or are somewhere that you just feel really oily or greasy at the end of the day, the setting powder would be amazing. All right, so I just take it on a dry blending bud or a beauty blender. This one's actually from Walmart. What did I use for foundation? I used the powder concealer brush and the blending buds to put mine on. Good analogy, yes. I'm gonna give you guys the link to my necklace and my earrings and my top over on my my Instagram after I get off here. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. My name on there is Rhea Hope, and I'll be on my Instagram stories to give you those links. So if you're not familiar with how Instagram works, you can watch the stories by just going to my page, Rhea Hope, and then clicking on my profile picture. The shade after Organza would be the shade Lace in the foundation. In the concealer, the shade would be Velour. All right, so that right there was the setting powder. So I popped the cap off mine so I could bake with it, but normally it comes with this little mesh plating, which helps to not like overuse the product, which is really nice if you have normal to dry skin. But Touch Bold Translucent Setting Powder is a game changer if you have oily skin. Patricia, you need to get one, girl. Hello, Karen, how are you? Okay, so once we've done that, now I'm gonna show you how you can set your under eye or brighten up your under eye if you have dry skin. So we're gonna grab the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder, but this is gonna be in the shade Scarlet. So this is the lightest shade. I'm gonna take that same dry beauty blender from Walmart. I'm gonna grab some of that product, and now I'm going to push this on my under eye. Now what this does is it's going to do the same idea that the setting powder did, except this is gonna act as a brightener as well. So it's actually highlighting our under eye at the same time. So if you have dry skin, you're like, I'm not using all that powder on my skin, I would look terrible, you can totally skip the setting powder and go straight in with this. Hi, Katie. All right, so now that we've highlighted our under eye, it's getting brighter, more youthful, looking tighter. Fan away any product, and now we're gonna give ourselves some full, flawless, gorgeous coverage. Oh, it's 29% savings. That's even better. I was saying 23. See, guys? Even better of a deal. So if you're just now tuning in, tomorrow's Black Friday deal is the Liquid Touch Foundation and the concealer. So you get both of these things. Yes, Instagram is free. You just download it in and out, but it's free. So you get these two things, Liquid Touch, concealer. You can mix them. You can use them by themselves. You can use them together like I did. Sky's the limit, but you get both of those in the bundle tomorrow for $48. 29% savings. So good. So even if you already know what your color is, stock up tomorrow to get it on sale. All right, so now we're taking the pressed powder in the shade Satin, and I'm just going to blend this out all over. This is gonna give us incredible coverage. It's gonna make us look like a little porcelain doll. So if you love full coverage, or if you've been wanting your face just to look really airbrushed, I highly recommend to grab this pressed powder. So tomorrow when you grab your Black Friday bundle to add on, so you get free shipping, because free shipping's at $50 all week, I'd grab the pressed powder. It is so good. So I'm using a big kabuki brush to apply it because that applies it like the lightest and most airy on your skin. And I'm not kidding, everyone can use this. I don't care if you have dry skin, mature skin, you name it. This pressed powder is for everyone. It's so good. Especially when you're applying it the right way, which would be applying it with like a big kabuki brush, not like that sponge that comes with it, because it's gonna apply it on a larger scale, on a larger area, so you're needing less, and it's just giving you this gorgeous porcelain doll finish. Ah, so good. I've learned so much, thank you. Yes, you can use it with BB cream like I did yesterday. It looks orange. It's definitely not orange, it could be my lighting, but definitely matches my face. Sometimes the color of my shirt really kind of messes things up on the, whatchamacallit? Let's see if I can pick up enough black things to make it look better. But yeah, gorgeous. Where'd you get the brush? Message me and I can give you the link to the brush. Okay, so now for bronzer, we're gonna do some contouring with just the Beachfront bronzer. And this is the shade Hermosa, which is my favorite shade. We're gonna use it with the tapered blusher brush. I'm just gonna tap it all over, swirl in the cap, and then always tap off. That kind of like separates the pigment on the brush. Then I'm gonna start at the top of the ear, working to the corner of the mouth. And we're just going to start carving out that hollow right here. Hello, Amanda. The Black Friday deal tomorrow is the foundation and concealer. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, so then I like to turn the brush and do little swirls like this over it, and that's really gonna start to blend out that line so it doesn't look like a harsh line. All right, now for the forehead, I just simply follow my hairline. I don't like to go below my eyebrows, but that's just my personal preference for contouring. And I really like to just kind of accentuate the center of my face. I'm gonna give you guys full outfit details for my sweater, my earrings, my necklace, everything over on my Instagram story after I get off. So if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, make sure that you do so. My name is Rhea Hope on there as well, all one word. Thank you, Carly. All right, so now for your nose, it can be super easy. You're just gonna squeeze the brush and run it down the sides of your nose. This is going to really thin out your nose. So the cool thing about contouring is you can totally change up your face shape. So depending if you have larger nose, etc., you can really kind of define that. Yes, Jody. All right, so now we're going to contour the jawline. Super easy, just follow that natural jawline that you have around. If you're getting a little bit older and you're experiencing any droopage of your chin or like your cheek area, this really helps too because it kind of like hides that fact. You're creating a shadow there. So tips and tricks. What's good for mom on the go with oily skin? I would definitely recommend tomorrow's Black Friday bundle for you, which would be the Liquid Touch and the concealer, but I would also make sure that you're setting it really well, which would be for the pressed powder and or the setting powder. Never had Instagram. How do you get it? So Instagram is free. You can find it on the App Store, and so you just download the app. Droopage. In liquid foundation, I'm Organza and Lace. I need one shade darker that could use. Ellie, I would grab the shade Eyelet. Thank you, Jessica. All right, so now I've only contoured one side of my face because I wanted to show you guys the difference. Click the little heart if you see the difference versus this side versus this side. See how this side looks much more rounder? This side looks much more chiseled. My under eye looks tighter, brighter, more youthful versus this side where I look a little just kind of puffy. Isn't that incredible? Tiny bit of contouring makes such a huge difference. All right, same thing, top of the ear to the corner of the mouth. And then turn and blend it out. On your smartphone, look for the apps. Thank you, Mary. Hi, Deborah. All right, so you can make your contours bold as you want. I'm gonna make it a little more bold just because that's what I prefer, but you can make it as subtle or as soft as you're wishing. I would recommend both if you have oily skin, Mary. But if you don't have oily skin, you can always message me and get a recommendation on what products would be best for you. All right, so now that we have our contour on, that's so pretty. Oh, I never get sick of this contour. So good. All right, now we're gonna add a little bit of blush. So the color of blush that I'm using today is literally perfect for everyone, every skin type, every preference. It's the shade Seductive. Like, what is it called again? The shade Seductive is so good. It's a matte, kind of like muted pink. So we're gonna take it in the blusher brush. I always tap in the product, swirl in the mirror. You can even tap some off and smile. And then you're gonna tap this on the apple of your cheek, working to the hairline, sticking closer to the bronzer. I love this color because I feel like I can't overdo it with it. It's just so subtle and just gives you this great, just flush color. And if you're not like really big in a blush, this one also would be a really good option for you because it's not too pinky, it's not too red, it's not too anything. It's just a very subtle, simple blush. And again, it's the color Seductive. Keep breaking up. Donna, try to undo your Wi-Fi. Am I breaking up for anybody else? For dry skin, I highly recommend the BB Flawless. The spray foundation is amazing, and you can also use this if you use the hydrating face primer underneath. The color contour is the shade Hermosa. Touch on sale. Yes, it's just the Liquid Touch and the concealer together. See, the lace is one step down from satin. The next shade down from satin would be Eyelet. Seductive, good. Yes, absolutely, Corey. It's very good. You're breaking up. I just went off, came back, and it was fine. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, so now for highlight. I love a good highlight, especially when I have super short hair. So the first thing that I love doing is taking this guy right here. This is the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly, and it comes in a stick like this. So your first reaction is to wipe it on. Don't do that. You're gonna take it in your finger, and you're going to just massage it on top to really grab that product. Look how gorgeous it is. And you're going to just tap this on the highest parts of your cheekbones. You can also do like your brow bone, your cupid's bow, wherever you're wanting to put the product you can. But I really like just accentuating my bone structure. So I kind of play around in this area. Just like this. What's the lightest color of liquid foundation? Would be the shade Scarlet. I have olive skin. What's the best color foundation? Emily, you could wear a couple colors. So make sure you send me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a recommendation. But to quickly answer you, probably the shade Eyelet. Eyelet is a very neutral color a lot of people can wear. Ellie, I would probably do the shade Velour for your concealer. Anybody else? I feel like we're on a roll here. Best foundation for mature skin would be the Liquid Touch foundation mixed with the BB Flawless, which I did yesterday. But I would grab your Liquid Touch on sale tomorrow. BB Flawless for sure. All right, so now that we have that highlight going, now I'm gonna take the same product, Touch of the Mode Luminizer, so it's the highlight, in the shade Lustrous, and we're gonna grab it on a fluffy brush. It really doesn't matter what brush you use. I'm gonna put this on the bridge and tip of my nose, and then we're going to use a firmer hand, but really just pop this right on top. As you see, I'm kind of going over my blushes too, but that's totally fine. I don't really have a long face, so I kind of have to stack things. Totally fine. So we're gonna put that right on top. Not only does it blend out that product, but it's also accentuating it, so it's really gonna pop. Just like so. Isn't that so pretty? If you have family photos or just holiday attire, highlights really pair well with it. It draws the attention to your face. It's so flattering. Yes, you can absolutely wear pearly, Karen. You would look stunning in pearly. Cashmere and spray, what color foundation? Nicole, cashmere also. That was the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Lustrous and Pearly. So this is the cream to powder, and then this is the powder form. Yes, you can absolutely wear highlight. There is no age cap on wearing highlight. All right, so now for our brows, I'm gonna comb them through, and then I'm gonna comb out my eyelashes as well. And especially when you wash your face or rub your eyes, you're tangling your eyelashes. And then when you go in with your mascara, you're gonna be like, it looks clumpy. It's because your eyelashes are clumpy. So combing through your eyelashes before mascara application is so huge, and it's healthy for them. So make sure that you comb your hair, so why not comb your eyelashes? This is called the Lash Brow Comb. It's gonna be under tools. All right, now that we've done that, now we're gonna throw on our eyebrows really fast. Using tool and the stick and lace in the spray and velour and pressed powder, and all of it looks too light. Stephanie, I would use the shade Eyelet in the liquid, and then I would mix it with your BB Flawless. You're welcome. All right, so now for the brow pencil, we're gonna take the shade Medium, and we're gonna start here on the outside, and I like to take it to the arch and then bring it back down throughout the tail. I am doing my mom's makeup on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you wanna see the same coverage that I do on my mama, I think she's like 55, 56. I actually have no idea how old she is. Thank you. Have me an eyelet in the spray, but I do the same color in the foundation. Yes, you'll be the same color in your foundation. Okay, so like I said, we're just gonna follow the natural shape and direction of our brows already. And this pencil makes it so fast and easy. It's the perfect learning tool if you're learning how to do your brows. Okay, so now for the side, same thing. And where you know how to like cap off your eyebrow is going from the tear duct straight up. That's kind of where you know how to like, where to stop your eyebrow at. Like for me, I have really sparse eyebrow hair right here in the front. So I kind of use that as a gauge for myself. So again, take out to the arch. And I love this pencil. I love that it's retractable, so you never have to sharpen it. It's super duper dainty, so you get really great hair-like strokes without it looking too harsh or like thick. So caterpillar brows, you don't have to be worried about. And the color is just so soft. And if you're not sure what color you are, just message me. Message me a selfie facing window and I can give you a full recommendation, including like eyebrow colors, etc. What time is it special? So Eastern time, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. tomorrow. 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Yes, exactly. Exactamundo. All right. So we have our brows on. So now if you did mess up or if you feel like I went like too high on this side, so I'll take that spoolie side and you can just comb through. There you go. Ta-da! Same thing on this side. You could just comb through. Perfecto. I use a lot of eyebrow pencils and that one is my favorite. Yes, this doesn't smudge. I love it. Love that you give recommendations. Aw, thank you, Nancy. And if you need help picking out your color, just message me. You should use satin in the pressed powder. So I should use, yes, that would be good for you. I've definitely learned about time zones with this business. Oh, it's been hard. I feel like this year I finally have like gotten it down with my time zones, but it's definitely a little bit tricky. A little bit. Okay, so now for eyes, like I said, we're gonna do a pretty in pink eyeshadow tutorial today. I've always been a sucker for pink eyeshadow. Who else likes pink, pinky pink? What am I doing wrong? Like, it's okay, step when I put it on my under eyes. Just Sherry, it could be a few things. It could be the way you're applying it. It could be underneath. It could be your skin. So just message me and we can kind of narrow it down what we could do better to make it look flawless on you. All right, so I'm just wiping off whatever was on there from yesterday. I really need to clean my makeup brushes today. To-do list. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this color right here, which is the color Discrete. So this is the palette that I put together. So all of the palettes and the mascaras are on sale in the Kudos. So tomorrow is gonna be like jackpot for you guys. If you grab the Kudos plus the Black Friday deal, you essentially have like a full face of makeup. So what I would recommend is this palette if you love pinks. So this is gonna be Discreet, Hesitant, Slick, and Nonsensical. So that's the palette. So we're gonna start with this color right here, which is Discreet. And I'm just gonna grab that all over this brush right here, which is called the blending brush. And this is just gonna act as our base. If you have oily eyelids or a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, or you just find that you have a hard time getting your eyeshadow to stick, using a base color like this is really great because it's going to kind of cling onto the powders and create a barrier between your eyeshadow and your skin. What I also love about these is that they're primer infused, so they have a better holding power. My eye color changes with what I wear. Today, they're kind of like a blue-green. Yeah, you're a pink chick. What is the pink lip you gave on your website? So that is the lip liner in the shade Perky and the liquid lipstick in the shade Superb. Janet, sorry. Yay, hello. Thank you so much for tagging your friends in the comments. That seriously means the world to me. Like, running a small business, the best like method is word of mouth. So when you guys tell your friends about me or tag them in the comments or share my videos to their wall, I see it and I like so appreciate you guys. I pray for you guys. I'm so incredibly thankful for you guys just supporting my small business and helping me put food on the table. Lauren, liquid foundation, what color should I do for pressed powder? I would probably do the shade Taffeta in the pressed powder, but I know that one's out of stock. So a comparable one would be the Unique pressed powder in the shade Poplin. Thank you. All right, so now that we have Hesitant all over, see how it really just like mattifies your eye? I love doing that if I'm not wearing any eyeshadow. I feel like it really draws the attention. It makes your eyes look really soft and pretty. So the next one we're gonna do is this guy right here, which is gonna be our crease color, and it's the shade Hesitant. It's gonna be a matte pink. And we're gonna grab it on the fluffy crease brush all over, swirl on the cap, just like this. And then we're going to focus this one in the crease and kind of all over a little bit. So now I always, when I'm doing my crease colors, I always think this. Rainbow, rainbow, zigzag throughout the eye. It really helps to blend out the product. Can you explain why you do face first, then eyes second? I feel like it's a great way to do it. I mess up my eyes if I do them first. Exactly, same reason, Amy. I feel like I mess up my eyes if I do them first. And I feel like I don't have like that much, usually people who do eyes then face experience a lot of fallout with their eyeshadows, meaning that they get eyeshadow all over the place. I really don't feel like Unique's eyeshadows fall out, especially these the pressed eyeshadows, because of the eye primer that's in them. Look like cork. Yes, they are. The way you're in business. Thank you, Kim. So sweet. All right, so same thing on this side. I'm just going to apply Hesitant in the crease and throughout the eye just a tad. Thanks, Carol. All right, so we're just gonna build up that color until we really like it. But see how it's already beginning to look at that like really soft pink? That's so pretty. Oh, I love this color. So again, this is Hesitant. Or no, yes. Discreet and then Hesitant. All right, so now that we have our pinky on, what you can always do if you do experience any fall is just sweep, sweep, and I'll show you what else you can do too. All right, so now we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna grab same kind of brush, just a different one, so it already has darker stuff on it. This is the, again, fluffy crease brush. Let's wipe whatever was on there off. Yes, pinks look so pretty on brown eyes for sure. Yes, the shadow names are discrete, hesitant, slick, nonsensical. And I'll put it all in the comments after I get off. So now we're gonna grab this color, nonsensical, which is that really gorgeous kind of like purpley maroon color right on top of there. Always swirl in the cap, and then with this, I'm really gonna tap it off. So now we're gonna start in the outside corner, and we're gonna slowly start just building this pigment up, and we're gonna try to stick to just this outside. Just like this, and then kind of fade it in a little bit, because you don't want any like harsh lines with your eye makeup. So very soft-handedly, just creating some depth to our eye, and I'll show you the difference. When did your mom's makeup? My mom's makeup is on Tuesday. Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm gonna do my mom's makeup live using the spray foundation. You look at in everything that, aw, thank you. All right, so same thing. So see how that just like created some depth to her eye? So same thing over here. Kind of work it just slowly. It's easier to build up eyeshadow than it is to blend it and take it away. So highly recommend to like tap and swirl your brushes before you go in with them. That really helps. Also, make sure that you're using Younique's brushes. Younique's eyeshadow and makeup brushes, like all of them, are incredible. They're so good. I've never had to repurchase anything, any brush from Younique. They last so long. They wash well. They're incredible, especially if you have smaller features. I feel like they really are designed for smaller features. So if you have like hooded or smaller eyes, they really, really, really help. Is there another shade comparable to this color? Compared to this color that I'm doing right now? Yes. A comparable color would also be Fervent. Nonsensical, Gullible would be a little bit similar, but Fervent would probably be the closest. Thank you. Do they ever put the brushes on sale? I've never seen the brushes go on sale, to be honest, never. The only way you can get them like on sale is if you buy them in the bundles or in the collections. So you can buy like a full eye set, or you can buy the full face set, or you can buy the full set, both sets. And that's the only way that you're gonna find them ever discounted. This outside corner that I'm doing right now is the shade Nonsensical. And we're just slowly kind of building that inward before we move on to the next color. All right, so now that we've done that, now I'm gonna grab my Deluxe brush and I'm gonna spritz it with my setting spray to get it to really cling on to the product I'm about to grab. And then we're gonna go in with the main star of the show, which is the color Slick. So pretty, you guys. So we're gonna grab that on there. And now we're just gonna push it. Not swipe it, but push. All over the eye. Sticking mostly to the lid. Not going like too high or too over. Just like this. And that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I love brushes. I don't like that they're made in China. Are they made in China? I don't think they are. That's what I thought. Yay, thank you so much for sharing. I so appreciate you. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And we're just gonna tap it, and spraying with your setting spray, your rose water on your makeup brushes really kind of enhances the color. So if you're really wanting a color to pop like I am for this color, spraying that on there is really gonna make it kind of look a little more pigmented. And I really want this color to really pop. I'm saving for the eye brush bundle. Yay, you're gonna love it. So it's more of a metallic, it's not so much a shimmer. Just like that. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in with this color, which was Hesitant, and we're gonna use this to kind of blend everything out just because it's such a soft color. Get some brushes free now during Black Friday bundle. Ooh, good idea. Yes, that is true. That is true, actually. I didn't even think of that. If you do buy 7 of the 9 days, you will get the brush, some of the brushes for free. Yes, rose water to make pigments pop, exactly. I think this might be one of my favorite eye looks I've done. It's so pretty. So that was Nonsensical. So I'm just kind of going through and just touching up the colors until I really feel like I've mastered it. I would love slick. Yes, it's so pretty. So gorgeous. All right, so now that we have everything on, now I'm gonna grab this brush, if I can find it, there it is. The Morphe 432 brush, and I'm gonna grab Nonsensical. Actually, pause, before I do that, I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I'm gonna do my eyeliner because I love to do this before I smoke it out because it kind of smokes out the eyeliner as well, so 2 birds, 1 stone. And I just put this on the waterline. I love it because it actually stays where you put it. It's like $15. Such a deal. All right, so now we're ready. Now I'm gonna take the Morphe brush and I'm gonna tap it in Nonsensical. And now I'm just going to drag this underneath the lower lash line. And this is not only gonna let me skip my mascara on the bottom, but it's also gonna give it like a cohesive finished eye look. And you could do this as bold or as soft as you're wanting. It's totally up to you how thick of a line you make it. So many beautiful colors to choose from. I know they do make it hard picking your colors for the kudos, but if you need any help picking, just send me a selfie facing a window and let me know what color eyes you have, and I can help kind of design a palette for you that I think you would utilize. You can also tell me I love pinks or I love purples or whatever your preferences are, and I can help you build that palette. You love the select. Thank you. Would I place my eye makeup the same with hooded eyes? Yes, correct. The only difference you would probably do with hooded eyes is you would take your eyeshadow up just a tad bit higher than I did, just because you're kind of overcompensating for the fact that you can't see the lid color that well. So the higher the better. Okay, so now we've done that. Now this is my trick. So taking an empty brush, sweep, sweep, and then you're gonna take your blending bud that you put on your foundation with, and you're just gonna very quickly and firmly tap, 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 right underneath. And this is gonna kind of clean up that line. So that's my tip and my trick. Okay, make sure everything looks good before we set. All right, so last thing I'm gonna do, so I know this is a palette, which comes in the kudos, but I would also recommend to at least grab this color some way, shape, or form. This is the shade Optimistic. I'm just gonna grab this on my finger, and we're gonna pop this on the inner corner. So really just kind of opens up the eye. Just like that. Okay. Yes, I know, right? So pretty. All right, so now we're gonna set our makeup and do our mascara and our lips. And the reason that I set my makeup beforehand, not only does it take away that makeup-y look or the powdery look, but it also preps your lips and your eyelashes for what's about to come. So we are thinking smarter, not working harder. All right, so now that we've done that, now we're gonna use our lash primer, which not only helps to hold your mascara into place, but it also helps to curl your lashes and helps with length and volume. And it also nourishes your lashes, it hydrates them. So instead of them being dried out by whatever mascara you're about to use, it really kind of puts that protective layer on them. Hooded eyes are kind of when your brow bone droops over your eye. Yes, absolutely. I have kind of blue-green eyes today, and it looks great. I don't think you can do like a wrong eyeshadow color, to be honest. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this combo I've been loving. So the mascara also comes in the kudos, so you get to pick whatever eyeshadow palette you want. You get to pick all the colors, and you get to choose your mascara. So you can choose between the Epic Black, which is what I'm using right now, or you could use the Epic Brown, which you can use on your eyebrows for eyebrow gel. Or you could use the waterproof black. So if you do experience a lot of transferring, you're like, Rhea, no matter what I do, my mascara comes off all over the place, grab the Epic waterproof. It's so good. All right, so we're just applying the first coat of our plain black Epic on top because it gives you incredible length. And now we're gonna go right here. Kudos is where in the links. So Emily, if you click RheaHopeBeauty.com, you're gonna click shop now, and then you're gonna click kudos. You'll see it, Kudos. All right, so now we're gonna top our lashes with the 4D mascara. This mascara is the bomb. You can also choose this in the Kudos as well. So you get lots of options to customize it. And this is gonna give you such incredible volume. Such incredible volume. So it has fibers infused in it, so you don't have to worry about the fibers falling out, which is rad. And then it also has double bristles, so you're getting really, really good length and volume from the 4D mascara. And I love this combo together. I feel like it makes my lashes look so intense. Just like that. Oh, I love it. I'm loving it. Love the 4D. I know, me too. Started freaking out. I got kicked out somehow. Come back out. Oh no. Welcome back. What do you use to remove your eye makeup? So I use the cleansing stick. It's underneath our cleanser section on our website. And you just massage it over your eyes and it removes everything like butter. It's incredible. It's definitely a must. Must. All right, so now that we are done with our eyes, now we're gonna do a complimentary lip look. We're gonna do a pinky lip. So who loves pink lipstick? Barbie pink. I did not used to have the longest lashes, Leah. That's a tongue twister right there. I use the Esteem Lash Serum every single night before bed. So before I go to bed, I use the Esteem Lash Serum. It's only $24 by itself. It's under lashes on my website. And I use it on my eyelashes and my eyebrows every single night. Yes, the cleansing stick's incredible. I nicknamed it the nourishing stick because it not only removes your eye makeup, but it also helps to nourish your eyelashes, which helps them grow. Okay, so now for lips. We're gonna start with the lip liner in the shade Punchy. And we're gonna line our lips with this. I love these lip liners though. They're so creamy, they glide on. They're only 15 bucks too. And they're matte and they're smudge proof. So I want to show you a really inexpensive lip look right now. So we're going to start with Punchy. And we're going to slowly start to fill in the whole lip with it. Sorry, it's so hard to talk and do this, so awkward silence. It makes me hot greeny. I love it, Donna. Okay. Make sure we don't have butthole lips. You know when you look like this and you see where you don't have any lipstick? Okay. Now that we have that all on, how pretty is that color? It's like a muted pink. So again, this is the shade Punchy. It's only 15 bucks and it's smudge proof. So we're gonna make sure that looks really good, real good. And our lips match. All right, so now we are going to take the lip gloss, which is also only $15, and it comes with a little touch-up mirror, which is cool. This is in the shade Lovable, and we're gonna top our lips with this. Grab a little bit more. And now you have the cheapest lip look around. Both only $15, and look how pretty that is. Barbie pink, hello. Thank you, Sherry. Have you ever thought about modeling? I've modeled a few times for certain things, but I ain't got time for that. I got toddlers to feed. My new house is coming along really great. I posted a update on it yesterday on my Instagram story. I actually have a highlight on Instagram for it as well. So if you want to catch more house information, go ahead and check that out too. Thanks, Christy. So that was the whole makeup tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm actually gonna hop right back on to do a hair tutorial showing you guys how I get that like really pretty cool faux hawk look. And I will be doing a try on Instagram story after that. I'm gonna give you guys full outfit and jewelry details over on Instagram as well. So if you wanna catch any of that, make sure you add me on Instagram, and also make sure you turn on post notifications here. Click those 3 little dots and you can turn those on. And tomorrow, do not miss out on that deal. You're gonna get the foundation and the concealer, both things for $48. It's 29% savings. Let me know if you don't know your shades or if you want another recommendation or anything, or just stock up. Because honestly, this foundation, this is probably the last time for a very long time that it will be on sale, because I feel like they've been doing really good bundles lately. They don't normally do them this much, so definitely snag this ASAP. Message me if you guys need a recommendation. Make sure that you're thinking ahead too to get that free shipping. So if you think, okay, this is $48, so I need just a few more dollars to get free shipping, definitely grab either the sharpener, this is $7.50, or grab your pressed powder like we were talking about, pressed powder, or the blending buds to apply. Like, how are you gonna apply this? Think about that too. So are you gonna apply it with the blending buds, powder concealer brush? Add that to your cart today. So tomorrow morning, when you are logging on at 5:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can add whatever to your cart and you can be done. You can check out so you don't miss out, because there are plenty of people who have been shopping and it sells out while they're shopping. So don't miss it. It will sell out super duper fast. It's only the Liquid Touch and the concealer on sale tomorrow in the Black Friday bundle. So I will see you guys soon. May the odds be in your favor tomorrow morning. Message me if you need any help, and I will see you back here just in a little bit to do a hair tutorial. Bye guys.